It's Fate time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today I'm going to have a look at the Figma number EX025. From Fate's Day Night, it is Saber in the dress version. Yes, another Saber, guys. We're on the way to completing this. Like I'm saying, I got all of them except for the version 1 release. So I'm looking forward to this one because it still has the dress but without the armor, and she does have a different hairstyle, so little differences here and there, so let's dive right in, guys. I like to call this one Long Hair Saber. I mean, with all the sabers that we have, we might as well give them different names, right? So, size of this saber, she stands at about 13 centimeters to the top of her head, a little over 5 inches tall, so pretty much in scale with all the previous sabers we had. And I gotta say, I like this design. You know, it's the simple hair. Sometimes simple things make it more interesting. It's a bit wavy at the end. We got no ponytails, we got no buns. Still, the green anime eyes with the warm smile. And then we have some gems in the chest area. This looks kind of weird. I mean, like they're dancing around over there a little bit. Got the golden lines going down everywhere. The cleanest also at the neck. Shoulder pads are alright. And in the back here it also looks nice, looks clean. Got a bit of a slip though in the front over here. Not the worst. However, kind of an unclean paint job going on in her corset part. It's not really a corset, but you see the lines. Got some more gold in the forearms. And another thing is, like, is it just me or do her arms just look super straight? I guess it's like a side effect by the forearm over here, how it goes together. But then it gets wider at the end. It just has a weird look. So let me know if that's just something I'm seeing and I'm looking too deep into it. I don't know. Her arms just seem a bit straight to me. It depends though. Then we got the ruches here at the fist, small detail, and we're going down to the dress. And yeah, there's not much more going on. I mean, obviously it is a simpler version because we just have the dress and no armor. And actually, is there also no articulation? Well, we'll get to that in a second. I want to have a look at the pants. There's a big smudge, brown smudge, probably from the boots. And there's some paint bleeding going on between the baggy pants and the boots as well. There's some buttons in it, nice attention to detail. But paint has some problems. So for the articulation, standard stuff in the head. You have a ball hinge that goes back and forth, and I have kind of like the front part of the hair disconnecting. And the hair itself, it is soft plastic, but it's still like a little bit too much. It does rotate around, you do get it all the way around, but it's still a bit hindering, but you can do it. Let me see, it really takes some playing around. I mean, pack the head out a little bit and then it just disconnects completely because you're not supposed to take this off. But anyway, I mean, you can do it just to show you. And then it does tilt to the side as well. She have some earrings? No, I thought she had some earrings for a second. Then for the shoulders, you have the double ball combination, although with a big pack in the middle of it, and it would be overall good. Problem is how they molded it. I don't know. You know that this piece, it goes out a little bit too far, so as a result, you have that in the way a little bit. It's not the worst. It's still good articulation. You can still bring it up nicely and rotate it around. Let's see, forward motion. It's also pretty good. And it's all nicely hidden by the soft plastic shoulder pads. You can also rotate it around. Over here at the bicep, you have a single hinge in the elbow, and the fist is on a ball hinge, so you can rotate that around and bring it back and forth. Torso articulation, you can wave this around, bring it back and forth. Kudos to how they molded it over here. It looks very seamless, actually. I'm impressed. And then the front part of the face, the entire face, falling off again. Yes, I mean, this is pre-owned, but I don't think the package has been opened yet, so I'm kind of confused as to why it goes down. So down here at the hips, it does rotate around, but you're not really getting much more than that. I can't really wiggle it. So it's a big piece over there. This is soft plastic, so it wouldn't get into the way, but I mean, it doesn't really do anything. And then the entire dress part, you see it's cut up over there, but they didn't do anything with it. So I guess this is, since I don't have Saber version 1, only have version 2 with the amazing dress articulation. I guess that was it. I guess that's how Saber was at the beginning, with a completely static dress. I don't know. If you have version 1, let me know, but you still have leg articulation, which really doesn't really do anything because of the dress, but I'll show you anyway. Have ball joints in there so you can rotate it, bring it out to the side, bring it forward, but obviously as soon as you get to the dress, it's done, it's over, there's no more articulation, and you have big ball joints in the knees. Again, would rotate back all the way. Actually, it seems like they really left some room there, but you can't really do anything because of the dress. And we have a ball hinge at the foot, so that goes back and forth. It does rotate side to side, and it does have a toe hinge. Also, toe hinges, not always on Figma, just sometimes. So then for your accessories, we got hands, open hands, holding hands, and just really posing or just waving. And whatever the hell this is. Oh, that's to hold the sword again. Let me not forget about this time. You just want to have the sword, you know, in a relaxed pose. You can take this hand, and that's why the hole in there. That's why we have the hole in there. That wasn't a sand. That's why hole in there. I am caveman. Holster for the sword. Is it black? Does it have a different color? Usually I remember this being blue, a light blue. So that's different. Weird. Still got nice detail, nice gold metallic paint job. Has a little gem in there at the bottom, and yeah, the paint job on these is really great. Excalibur, same thing. I mean, I mentioned it just in the last review. I've held this sword, this exact, and I think it's always the same mold because I mean, it always looks good, so you don't really need a new mold, and the paint job is nice, and the scriptures in there. And we got a kendo stick for you know, if you don't have armor, I guess you wanna have a kendo stick. I don't know. It's cool though. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like the kendo stick. Then we have two more faces with the open eyes, smiling, and you know, eyes looking to the side with a bit more of an angry expression. And then we got a different hairstyle, which I didn't even take that out of the plastic, which is more wavy, and I love this one. I'm probably gonna use this one because it's really different, and I mean the detail on the hair, it looks very, very nice. Makes for more dynamic posing, really. You got your Figma back and your Figma base, which is somewhere here, but you've already seen it during the review, so there you go. And it's gonna do it. It's gonna bring me to the final thoughts for Saber dress version. What do I think about this figure? Well, I mean, it's kind of like a repeat of the Fate Zero Saber. I like this figure. I still dig the design, and I still dig the extra stuff, like with the hair and a kendo stick. However, there are some small quality control issues with the paint in the chest over here, and basically the entire torso. So some missteps here and there. And then of course we have the dress that doesn't really budge at all. Zero articulation in that, so I find that weird. But it really shows how far they have come with all the Sabers they did after this one. So what's the final verdict? If you like the design, I can still recommend it, even though the small shortcomings isn't really a deal breaker. But overall, I think this is an easy skip. With all the Sabers out there, all the versions you can get, this is a bit more of a weaker one. Still not a bad one, but just weaker. So there you go, that's gonna do it as usual, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Saber wants.